count out.
Hey, Velvet was, while that was happening, Velvet was getting snapped down the ring like a wet rag by Sarita.
Speaking of Velvet, don't miss TNA Knockouts Velvet Sky. SoCal Val and Lauren. This month's issue of Muscle and Fitness magazine.
Muscle and Fitness? Muscle and Fitness. Wasn't Vince on the cover of that? Russo?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to John and Ant Show. John here.
This is Ant.
Did not know Vince Russo was on the cover of.
I don't know. I did not know that. I'm gonna have to check that that edition out.
Of Muscle and Fitness, I think it was.
Muscle and Fitness magazine. Yes.
It's Vince Russo all buffed up, correct?
Yes. In a black tank top.
Ugh. I can't imagine Vince Russo like that. We had
Vince Russo guy.
We have a little wrestling news to cover, but also Impact happened last night.
It did.
No.
Sure did.
No.
That's the answer to it. If someone asks you, was TNA a bad show today? You say no. It was amazing.
No.
As always, it's a great show.
Get out of my house.
The greatest edition of all time, perhaps.
Pack up. You're fired.
There were some.
How could you say that?
Because it was.
Kenny King
was not on the show, which is why it was so good. Not even a mention. Although we did have a crappy X Division promo where again they showed how glorious it was not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
And then they showed a clip of it, what it is now. And you know what the clip was?
What?
2 X Divisioners drop kicking Kenny King. That's what the highlight was of today's X Division was.
Let's get to the highlight of this Impact, as I just got done watching it and I want to shoot my brains out. First match. It's gonna happen. First match is the TNA World Tag Team title match.
You know why you wanted to shoot your brains out?
Why?
Because you felt like, oh my gosh, nothing's ever gonna top this. I have nothing else to live for.
No.
And I just want to end it.
Why? I hated this because Hernandez had to do that stupid move 4 times. The stupid freaking move. What is it? The over the jump.
Let's get it. The match, of course, started off with it was that match between Hernandez and Chavo.
2 out of 3 falls
versus Bobby Roode and Austin Aries for the tag titles. And if Hernandez and Chavo lose, they never get to team up again.
Yay!
This was a great stipulation, as I would have really loved to never see those two, ever on my TV screen ever again.
Agree.
But if there's one good thing you can take away from this, it's that Bobby Roode and Austin Aries can go back to singles competition.
Of course.
I don't know how.
But can we say that it started off so stupid with
well, I'm gonna be honest. Anytime. Well, go on.
It was a quick pin. 1, 2, 3 for I
actually enjoyed this. Because
I did not, because what happened after that? They got it's 1-1.
That I didn't enjoy.
What
happened was Bobby Roode and Austin Aries got a very quick pinfall on Chavo Guerrero.
Yes, Roode snaps a spine buster on Chavo for the first fall.
Yeah.
Roode tags Aries, who takes his time going to the top rope for a frog splash. Chavo rolls out of the way and Aries hits the mat. Chavo quickly cradles Aries and gets the 3.
Let's talk about why he took forever to hit the frog splash.
He had to do that stupid Eddie Guerrero thing.
He did the Eddie Guerrero dance, which cost him, and that was about it. He missed it. Actually, Austin Aries does a far better. It's kind of funny. A better frog splash than Chavo Guerrero does. And how long has Chavo been watching Eddie do it?
Okay, yeah.
And he still doesn't know how to do it.
Moron.
Well, either way, this match was a good match when Bobby Roode and Austin Aries were on the offensive.
Of course.
Okay, because those two are great at what they do.
Do we not have to get to
2 former main eventers? Hopefully, they have main events in their future. If Jeff Hardy can stop hogging the spotlight for a while. Bully Ray's up there right now. We'll get into that later, but now that they no longer have the tag titles, I would like to see them back in singles competition. They're great. The other two, on the other hand, Chavo, his career is basically a bad impersonation of Eddie Guerrero.
Go home.
That's all it'll ever be. I keep saying, why don't you just do the gory?
He should go. He should join the Dunkin' Donuts crew.
Is he fat?
No, he should get fat.
Oh. Well, as I was saying, I do believe that Chavo Guerrero, at least bring back the Gory Bomb special. At least that's one move you can
Don't
do.
even bring up that other guy.
Oh, you mean
Don't bring him up.
Okay, well, I have to. Super Mex,
Yeah.
repeatedly referred to as Air Mexico, or maybe the move is referred to as Air Mexico.
Poopy.
It was poopy. It was,
How many times do you see that generic flying shoulder block?
He just loves, coming in from the top rope and,
We
doing
didn't
that
see
shoulder
it.
block.
We didn't see it not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny to see the same move done that many times in one match.
I'd rather see 4 attitude adjustments in a row instead of 4 stupid flying shoulder blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Cena does it better than freaking Hernandez.
Let me tell you something.
And Cena likes to do it once.
I cannot stand Hernandez in the ring. Yeah, his strength is impressive.
It is.
And that move
But
is
it's
impressive.
the same crap over and
That move
over again.
is impressive the first time you see it.
Of course, but now he keeps doing
But then
it.
when he keeps doing it over, it gets repetitive.
Oh, he's going up the ramp. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, so...
Da-da!
Yeah, he does that too. What's funny is that he actually does more aerial moves than Kenny King does. So...
What are you comparing that to?
Because it's just amazing how many
I understand
more talented
that,
people there are.
but how many times can you do that move?
I know.
Oh, add a clothesline to it. I mean, what's next? A headbutt?
Might as well be. Just so they can call it something different. That's really the same move.
The match was okay.
It was decent. It was decent. It didn't put me to sleep like the recent X Division matches, but again, I'm not a fan at all of Chavo and Hernandez. There are far better tag teams out there in TNA, and it's too bad that we have to put up with this one still. But as long as they stay where they are.
Can someone explain to me who the guy was with the flag?
I have no idea who that was.
I agree 100% what Taz had to say. That wasn't even we're in America.
Well, it makes no sense because that statement kind of lost me because Texas, every state has their flag.
Oh, that's
and
fine.
Taz, I guess, is just pretending to be a moron where he said Texas is the only state that has its own flag. No. Every state has their own flag.
Every state has. Taz, what are you doing?
What I was confused about was, Chavo and Hernandez repeatedly talking about Mexico, and then they're waving a Texan flag.
Yes.
Okay. So which is it, guys?
Okay.
When
do we get to the generic biker motorcycle?
Oh, we got a couple of those. And those are, of course, the greatest segments in wrestling history.
Yes, they are. They're Aces and Eights Rising Impact Zone.
Yep.
Oh, but we first get a Brooke Hogan.
Yes.
Boy, did you see her breastises.
Her
boobies.
Well, they're always out there.
But they were out there. They were just whoo.
Yeah, they're always there.
And even it was funny. She has a funny nose.
I'm not attesting. Yeah.
It's a weird nose she has. It's like crooked in a way and long.
I'm not saying anything. If that's what you
She's
saw,
the greatest actress in the world. Let me tell you.
She's a phenomenal actress. When she speaks, I feel her emotions. And when she tells Bully Ray that she hates him, I could feel this rage in her.
I feel it. I feel it as well.
And it's scary.
But Joey Ryan he comes out and wants a referee again, but no. You ain't gonna ref again?
Yeah, apparently Brooke Hogan felt embarrassed with Joey Ryan's attempt to be...
According to what Joey Ryan said, the women were all over him.
Well, they were. I believe him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, what do we have here? Last week we had, I believe it was last week, Gail Kim beat Taryn Terrell.
Yes.
And, what's his face? Joey Ryan hit a fast count.
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
Taryn Terrell lost that match.
Really quick.
So she's getting a rematch this week with the new referee, ODB.
Yes, but we'll get to that in a little bit later. Next, we have the generic motorcycle scene.
Oh, yes. The generic motorcycle scene.
With aces and eights.
Where they're just revving it up.
Revving up the bikes.
Even though they're not going
Revving
anywhere.
up.
They're not even going anywhere. I don't get it. Gas costs a lot of money these days.
They just wanted to
They're
rev.
wasting it.
That's it. Next, we got Joseph Park comes out to the ring.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait to see this entrance in the next TNA game. Gonna have a lot of pyro, fireworks.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what Joseph Park's entrance would have looked like had he been in the WWE. WrestleMania. That long ramp and him just walking down. It's funny because every time Joseph Parks walks out, he's, as Rob puts it, melting.
He always is.
And he was really sweating it up.
He was.
Yesterday.
Actually, he didn't start till he cut the promo, and it was about he's got divorce. I guess divorce papers for Brooke and Bully, and he's in the law and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
because it's a code.
What happened was Joseph Parks, before he became a wrestler, was a divorce lawyer.
Yes, who knew?
Who knew?
What's the twist?
And this is perfect because I keep saying Joey Ryan.
You got Joey Ryan stuck in your head, don't you?
Because I have that match between him and Joseph Park in my head.
Well, no, you like seeing the baby oil all over him. Don't you?
It was a great moment. It was hilarious.
It was a great moment.
And the reason I loved it was because of how uncomfortable you looked watching it. But Joseph Park was approached by Devon. Devon did
he was upset.
not appreciate this idea by Joey. Oh my goodness, Joseph Park did not appreciate it
again.
and he went along the lines of "stay out of family business."
Yes.
He ripped up the annulment. How dare he?
No.
And you could hear Joseph Park say, "I was just trying to do the right thing."
I thought it was quite funny as he's picking up the little.
So he's picking up the little pieces of paper, and Devon is wrapping a chain around his
Yes.
fist. And Joey Ryan says something. He's like, I don't know what he says. He just.
But at this time he's melting. He's sweating.
Yeah.
He might every time he keeps sweating, he might sweat like 10 pounds every impact. That's pretty good.
And then Devon punches him with the chain.
Yes.
In the and Joseph Parks goes down. Boo.
Don't mess with the family.
Yep. It's got to be the suit that's making him sweat so much.
It's got to be. Don't they have air conditioners in there?
Hey, suits can get kind of hot. And who knows how much the Impact Zone. I mean, how much TNA pays for the venue.
Next we got Gail Kim versus Taryn Terrell.
Now this
was poopy.
Was a match that Rob was looking forward to.
Poopy.
And he was excited about it because
I wasn't. That's the outcome.
He actually said, "I swear, if Taryn Terrell beats Gail Kim, something." And I said, "Hey, you know what? I see. I don't know if I said schoolboy or roll up, but I see a roll up in the future."
I see roll up in the future. And what happens?
Well, remember ODB was the special guest referee.
Yes, but she didn't really do much.
She didn't do much. One thing that she caught, I think she caught Gail Kim holding.
Yes,
holding
the tights. Holding the tights.
The tights that are barely
Can't
there.
do that.
And as Gail Kim's arguing, Taryn Terrell pushes her into the turnbuckle. She bounces off and then rolls her up for the pin. Gail Kim complains to ODB. Eventually, ODB chases her to the back. And then we get an interview for Taryn Terrell right after the match. Christy Hemme interviews her.
Yay!
Congratulations, you just won your first TNA match. How do you feel or whatnot? And she says something along the lines of, "Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to get physical with Gail Kim. But the question is, who wants to get physical with me?"
I don't agree. Because you know why? Taz, when he won his first match, he didn't get an interview.
That's what Taz said, yeah.
Yeah.
Taz didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I did. Taz is 100% correct.
When Taz won his first match, who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
It's funny, I guess this is trying to get sort of shades with that, every now and then, I think Trish Stratus got the interview when she won the title.
Oh, of course.
This wasn't to that extent, but, it is pretty funny to see this. Let's see what else.
Next we
happened
get
after
we got the gut check is up next with Adam Pearce and Magno.
this. Magno, yes.
We look back at the gut check judges discussing last week's matches with Adam
there's
Pearce and Magno.
This hilarious spot where they show Magno completely messing up a springboard, where he basically lands on his head.
It's on his head.
And they do reference Adam Pearce's 17 years in the business, and they say that it could be something good or bad. It could be seen as both negative and positive.
Yep.
They look at Magno. I forgot what they even said to him, but he moved on.
Yes, he moves
Adam
on.
Pearce
Adam
was sent home.
Sent home.
And they told Magno that his fate would be decided in the ring.
Yes. Next we get a video package with AJ Styles. Hulk Hogan's had enough, and he wants he wants answers right now. AJ Styles is arriving at the building and pushes the cameraman for no reason.
That's not nice. Yeah, the cameraman just asked him a question.
Yeah, that's all he did.
And AJ
What a
Styles
jerk!
pushed him. What a jerk! And then
What a
of course, an even
And
bigger
Anderson.
loser, even more pointless character in TNA. I think Joey Ryan has more purpose in TNA than
Ouch.
Ken Anderson. He comes in, says, I made you an offer. Maybe I didn't get you the right size.
I
There you
agree.
go, I'm trying to get.
He was trying to be nice.
I'm trying. He said he's looking out for him.
Yes, that's how we roll. Ha ha ha.
So yeah, AJ takes the vest. Doesn't put it on though. He's just carrying it around.
Of course he's gonna put it on there.
Well, I mean, he could.
He's gonna put it on in front of Hogan. Ha ha ha.
So is this right after?
Yes.
Yes. Hogan's out in the ring.
Brother.
Brother, and demands that AJ show up. AJ does show up.
AJ's
And,
music hits.
Yep.
And AJ comes out. Hulk asks him point blank, "Where's he at?" And AJ finally speaks.
Yeah.
I spoke.
AJ Lee spoke. AJ Styles finally spoke. All right.
AJ Lee is in another company.
Yes, I noticed. Sometimes I get confused with the characters because they're just so similar.
Is the laugh getting to you?
No, it's actually kind of entertaining. Taz, I do like Taz on commentary.
Of course.
He's hilarious.
Genius.
So we got just when it feels like we're gonna get an answer from AJ. Sorry about your damn luck.
Damn it, Stone Cold! What are you doing?
I don't know, but his T-shirt says "Save water, drink beer." Basically, he's still, I know everybody wants to know where AJ's at, and then
Everybody wants no.
and then Bad Influence actually comes out and tries to turn AJ as well. And just a note here that Christopher Daniels had a shirt saying,
Yes.
I'm a John Byrne guy.
Mhm.
John Byrne being a very famous comic book writer
Yes.
/ artist. He's worked on a number of very famous comic books with the little picture of Wolverine on the shirt. So everybody should be a John Byrne guy.
I think that promo was the shirt. The shirt made
Promo
the
was
promo.
the shirt, and then when I think it was Kazarian who said poop.
Poop.
That was it.
Poop.
He
He said poop.
and guess what? AJ left the ring.
Yeah. But Hogan made a match.
Indeed he did. Indeed he did. And it is
James Storm versus AJ Styles.
I'm sure it'll be a good match. But I mean
Of
they
course.
could have had this match like twice already by now.
3 times, 4 times.
Instead of having AJ would just pointlessly walk out and then walk away.
Wave. Oh, get a paycheck, leave. Sounds familiar. I know that guy. Stay away. I know that guy pretty well too. He's in a company. He's not even in WWE. He's doing movies.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about again?
I don't want to say his name.
The Rock?
No, not that guy.
Brody Barrett?
Not that guy.
Wait. How did we get to this again? You said we were talking about Bad Influence, right?
Oh, how AJ just comes in the ring and leaves. Well, one guy used to do that. His shirt said,
Oh, arrive.
"Get a paycheck, leave."
Oh, all right, I get what you're saying now. Well, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, I
But
see what
he'll
you're
never
saying.
come back because his quad is at
Yeah,
Access.
they're still trifling around with it at Access. So he still doesn't know how to get to a WWE arena. Let's see.
Next we get Joey Ryan is backstage and he's walking.
Oh boy, he's walking! Yay!
Yay! Next we get we get Joey.
Oh, we didn't mention actually that in the first promo with Joey Ryan, the reason he met up with Brooke was because she was putting him in a match.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
It is
so-
Joey Ryan versus Rob Terry.
Rob, I can't believe I still can't
And we
believe.
all know who wins this, right? Right.
Okay.
Right.
What? I'm sorry.
We know who wins this, right? Do we have to even say?
Well, I do want to point out that I think it's funny. I finally got a good look at Rob Terry's
Musels.
No. His Titantron. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The Terminator Titantron.
Oh, it's the okay.
Yeah, actually, it's a Terminator head with Rob Terry's hair on it.
That's awesome.
It's the funniest thing. I can't believe they have not. Oh, I don't even know what to say here.
Good job,
Dude.
TNA.
Who? Oh. I gotta find out how they're not getting copyright infringement for this.
Well, it's just a Terminator.
It's an image. It's an image of the
It's
Terminator.
actually maybe they agreed.
Uh,
Maybe they agreed. Yeah, Rob Terry won. Yay. What else is there to say? What did the match last 5 minutes?
right.
So, next we get the gut check. I think. Oh no, we got a Matt Morgan promo.
Oh yes, because at this point, Hulk Hogan is going backstage, and runs into Matt Morgan. I don't even remember what Matt Morgan said. Yeah.
He asked Hogan if he's really gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
He says he's making another Hogan mistake. He says to keep making them because one day they'll all come crashing down on him.
Didn't that happen already?
I don't know.
Where's Matt Morgan been? It was the Hogan mistake already was trusting Bully Ray.
Next we get the gut check judges, and we'll cut this short real quick. He loses. Mango's out. Bye, Mango. What else is there to say? They voted. That was it.
Yeah.
Next we get the generic motorcycle cutscene.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yes, part 2.
As they're revving their bikes.
And can TNA please just fire Ken Anderson? What is his it's like he's the stupidest character, I
He was
think.
pumping the guys.
It was so stupid because
I speak for Taz. He was pumping the guys up.
I cannot take him seriously. I cannot take him seriously. He's a joke.
No, he's okay for the group.
He's that one guy in the group who everyone talks about. That's what he is. Everybody needs that one
I
group
have to
where
talk to
everyone.
Taz more. Maybe we'll get him out of the group.
If they take AJ Styles in, give him Ken Anderson's spot.
I agree.
Because if TNA has to rely on Ken Anderson, then Aces and Eights has won. Okay? That's my deal. Make sure you get AJ Styles in your group. Okay? The heart and soul of TNA, if you will. And have him on the team, and just get rid of Ken Anderson.
Well, Anderson does make a couple of references that reminds Bubba, when you run with Aces and Eights, you never walk alone. Bubba says that he needs to walk alone tonight. Beat Jeff Hardy on his own. And shove it up his ass and Hogan's. He makes the rest of the gang swear that he'll do this by himself because he's not just doing it for him, he's doing it for them all. Okay. The gang revs up their bikes. Cut to Jeff Hardy. Revs up their bikes, cut to Jeff Hardy.
It's strange because every time I think I told I told this to Rob. It's like every time I see Jeff Hardy, I almost smell pot.
Yeah, right.
It's like a trick. I don't know how he does it, but just every time I see him, I'm like, somebody's lighting it up.
Smoking, lighting it up before you come to the ring.
One thing I did notice, Jeff Hardy did not sing his theme song.
Hey, he's like, I think he listens to our show.
I think he listens to it. He heard our grievances. He heard your grievances actually, because I think he needs to always sing his theme song.
Absolutely
to the
not.
ring.
Do not sing your own theme song coming out to the ring.
I was somewhat excited for this
That'd
match.
be like, okay, that'd be like me if I came out to Shawn Michaels theme music and I'm just singing, I'm just a sexy boy, just...
Oh, it's okay
yeah.
when Shawn Michaels does it, but not
No.
when Joey Ryan does it. When he does like the body gyrations.
That's ridiculous. No, I'm saying what Jeff Hardy does, but like me singing the HBK song or
Like
any
actually
song.
singing it.
Yes. Going down to the ring. That'd be annoying.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I don't even think Shawn Michaels mouths his song.
Exactly.
Even though he sings it.
Yeah, right?
I don't know, maybe Jeff Hardy was...
It'd be funny, like, if you go to Kurt Angle's music in the WWE, where's he gonna go just... Dun, 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 dun.
Well, that... I don't know. I really don't know. But, yeah.
But he listened?
He did. I'm disappointed. Come on, Jeff Hardy, keep singing your theme song.
Do not keep singing your theme song.
Well, I mean, what could have happened was he looked a little more glazed this week.
Of course, he's always glazed.
So maybe he had a little too much this time and he forgot the words to the song.
What are the words as I'm walking down to the ring?
Yes, so we had the match.
We have Full Metal Mayhem!
I was looking forward to this match.
Tables, ladders, and chairs, oh my.
Despite the fact that everyone and their grandma knew how this match would end.
Of course, but there were some
Bully Ray winning.
Hysterical spots.
Oh my goodness. This.
Oh my god. I was done with the show and it's like, oh wait, you gotta see something, you gotta see something.
I gotta show you something because he's skipping through the match. And I remembered from last night, oh, wait a minute. There's something John has to see.
Oh
Two things
my god.
that John has to see. There was a spot where Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray take it to the outside.
And they're fighting.
We should make it known that Bully Ray asked Aces and Eights to stay out of the match.
Yes.
Okay. So, Bully Ray, a bunch of times, does go up to Brooke Hogan, who is at ringside. She's out front row. And they do talk a little bit. Brooke Hogan says, I hate you, and I feel the hate.
I just want Bully to say, I hate you too.
I hate you too. And then, I forget what, Bully Ray does like a tongue thing, and Brooke slaps him.
Oh.
And it hurts me. Because it's so passionate, this slap. And,
Taz couldn't do anything about it because he had to commentate. And if he went over there, stop commentating.
yeah,
so,
Taz was just doing his job.
Yes.
Taz was just doing the right thing.
If he would have beat that Brooke up. I know that Taz. Would have put her in the Taz mission.
I don't know if Taz is that kind of guy. I mean, we know of some guys like that, but I don't think Taz is one of them.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to Taz.
All right.
Get him on the phone.
No violence like that.
It's only to Brooke.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you get King of the Smarks over with you so you can go and ask him together?
That's horrible.
Anyway.
But it's only Brooke.
Oh my goodness. Moving on. Basically, yeah, Bully Ray gets slapped, and then at some point, Jeff Hardy has Bully dazed.
Was it like a full slap or like on the fingertips?
It was a decent slap. It's better than slaps I've seen of late in the WWE.
Was it like that?
It made a good sound.
Okay.
It made a good sound.
Ow, that just hurt.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then we had Jeff Hardy get Bully Ray on the table.
Well, because I just want to quick. Remember, you were saying that the Big Show actually opens up his fist.
Yeah.
When he goes to punch.
Rob actually found out how he does it.
I was kind of interested how they take a slap.
Well, the thing with the slap is, if you want the sound, you really do have to take a slap.
Okay.
No question about that. One of the things I've heard that you have to be careful with, though, is don't have your mouth open when someone's slapping you.
That does hurt.
That could break a jaw.
Yes.
We do remember a mishap years ago between Victoria and Beth Phoenix, where there was that spot and Beth Phoenix was out for a while because of that.
Ah, that's right.
So we did, that is one thing. But Bully Ray did have his mouth open, but he's a pro.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure Brooke has been practicing her slaps.
Yeah, right. Punching bags.
But
slap,
of course,
slap.
she does. I'm sure she did hold back a little bit. It wasn't like the old Stephanie McMahon slap where she just goes full on. I can slap you however the hell I want because I'm the daughter of the owner of the company.
Yeah, right.
You know. So Brooke Hogan did do a slap. She did hold back a little bit, and it's mainly the fingers. You know, it's not like the whole palm. It's just the fingers. So Bully Ray's dazed from Jeff Hardy has recovered, and Jeff Hardy, he doesn't throw him. He doesn't do anything forcefully. He just tries to sit Bully Ray on the table, and it breaks. The table just goes, and Bully Ray's on the floor, and Jeff Hardy has this look on his face.
What do I do now?
And he walks all the way back to the entrance.
To get another table. Not under the ring.
No, it's not under the ring. It's not even like by the fans or anything. This is straight up on the stage where they make their entrances. So he brings us back, and I'm thinking, okay, so
they're gonna do it again.
Yeah, they'll do the spot. They'll fix the spot up, and it'll be better this time. So Jeff Hardy goes back to Bully Ray, and Bully Ray by this time has recovered a little bit. Jeff Hardy hits a twist of Stone Cold Stunner. And this is the way we've seen this is it stuns the person.
Yes,
and they stay standing up.
But this didn't stun a person.
No,
this didn't stun him.
No, because he hit it on Bully Ray. Bully Ray, he's waving his arms, and then he carefully places himself on the table.
Going for a little Betty bite.
He gently sits on the table, turns slowly. And then,
if you cannot notice it, he just slowly.
Yes, and he slowly lays down on the table.
He was going.
And when I watched this the first time, I just had my mouth was open. I'm like, really, Bully Ray?
I didn't want to go through it. Fat ass.
It's fat ass. And
that's when he fell through the first time.
I almost can't blame him because. I could see why he's hesitant to sit on that,
Well, yeah,
because he doesn't want to break it again.
Yeah, of course, because the first thing
but
I
my goodness.
First thing when I thought he fell through it, fat asses.
He fell right through it, and he's gonna get some funny flack.
Oh, of course he should.
But the second time I watched this morning with you, it was hysterical. It was even funnier than I remember.
It looked like he's ready to go.
But I can't
calmly gently going into bed.
Okay, let me turn. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, good. And
Table's okay.
And it was weird because I would figure that can't be on Bully Ray because he just doesn't want the table to break again. That would just look silly. Shouldn't the cameraman just focus on Jeff Hardy?
Oh, he should.
While Bully Ray's fixing himself up.
But at that time, Bully Ray was down. And Jeff Hardy was gonna get the title. But
well, no, wait. Before that. Jeff Hardy hit the swanton.
He did. No, I'm saying he put him through the table. But while Bully Ray was getting himself together, always has a plan.
Yep.
I tell you, he snuck a hammer.
No, he didn't sneak it. It was just there.
No, it was there.
It was just right there.
It was very sneaky, but
I
gotta put where Taz is. It was a bad move, Taz.
Yeah. No.
Bad Taz.
Taz wasn't. I don't think he did anything wrong.
What did he do?
The hammer.
Oh, the hammer just magically showed up there,
just there,
and he was just a timekeeper.
It's not like they showed him taking it out of his pocket or anything. It was just there.
He just gradually gave it to Bully Ray, and Bully Ray gradually climbed the ladder with it, and Bully Ray gradually hit him in the head, and Jeff Hardy gradually went through a table.
All right.
And Bully Ray gradually went
where this is gradually going. So.
And that gradually ended TNA.
Yeah, he gradually fell off the ladder and fell into a table.
Generic.
The generic fall off the ladder into a table. It's fine. I
like this generic. What we're using. I like this generic stuff now. It's
a good word.
It's working. It's working for the show. EMT's at 10. Jeff Hardy. Hopefully has concussion.
A small promo, unimportant really.
What?
Another Aces and Eights. If you're with Aces and Eights, you never walk alone. Whatever.
Yes.
And that closes the show.
Yes, and hopefully
another phenomenal
Jeff
addition.
Hardy has a concussion to the hammer shot, and he stays away.
Yes. Yeah, another great edition of TNA Impact.
Stop it!
Amazing.
This was garbage. Except for the main event.
Some notable exclusions that we should bring up. Kurt Angle did seem to have a backstage thing.
He did.
He did not show up though. He was not in the arena. We did not see him in the ring. Right? Am I correct?
Yes, but he did say something.
Yeah, he did say something, and we are going to get a handicap match next week. Kurt Angle versus Briscoe and Bischoff.
Briscoe and Bishop. What?
Briscoe.
Oh,
Garrett
okay.
Briscoe and Wes Briscoe
There
and
you
Garrett
go.
Bischoff.
Oh, Wes Briscoe, the guy who looks like a clown.
Yeah, with his stupid hair.
His stupid hair.
So we're gonna get that. No Sting this week.
No Sting, thank God.
Thankfully, no X Division.
He didn't blade it up this
Well, actually,
week.
there hasn't been X Division for a while. It's just we don't have to put up with.
Well, until...
Oh, no!
Spoilers!
No, we leave that for when it happens.
Spoilers!
Okay. No Kenny King. Awesome.
Unfortunately, there is a Kenny King. This is for April 18th.
No, I'm talking about this week. This week. Today.
Oh, yes,
yesterday.
no Kenny King.
There was no Kenny King.
But, these are spoilers for the 18th of TNA.
Okay.
Mickey James beat Brooke Tessmarker. Sad. Mickey James is your number one contender.
Okay.
Kurt Angle accepts the
Well,
handicap
at least she's
match
finally back on TV.
against Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff and loses when Aces and Eights attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sting
Who
cuts
didn't
promo.
see this coming?
Yep.
Really?
Sting cuts promo on Bully Ray. Kenny
Oh, Sting's
King.
back. Sting's back.
Yeah,
Yay.
Sting back. Kenny King.
Oh my God! And I bet one of the competitors is Zema Ion, right?
Correct. BP Williams and Zema
Oh my
Ion.
God! It's just like a freaking rotating.
It's a
All it
rotate.
is a rotating.
It's
crap.
a rotating.
First, it's Kenny King, Zema Ion, and what was it, Christian York.
Yep.
Then Kenny King, Zema Ion, and Sanjay Dutt. Then Kenny King, Zema Ion, and P.D. Williams. Why don't you just? Oh my gosh!
Next.
And you know what? You know what the best thing is? There are reports of a boring chant going on during this
I want
match.
to see that. I want to see that.
And I cannot wait to see this.
Deep breaths, Ant-Man. Deep breaths. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
I'm alright.
You sure?
I'm alright. Moving on. Well, no,
Oh, God.
another exclusion that we didn't see this week was Magnus.
Yeah, that's right.
No Magnus.
Good.
So, and that Magnus
And no
shirt
Samoa
wasn't
Joe
there
either.
anymore. That's right. No Samoa Joe.
Fat asses. Sorry, I can't stop thinking of this. Just going through the table, just fat ass. Just that should be the comment. Someone should make that and put like one of those memes and put like Bully Ray going through the table and Scott Steiner saying fat asses.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. Or just a video of it. Aces and Eights attack Magnus during his match with Devon. Samoa Joe makes the save. There's Magnus and Samoa Joe. They're back. They took a vacation.
Yeah.
Kazarian and Daniels are out to talk with AJ Styles. Austin Aries and Bobby Roode come out, which leads to a fight with Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero. What the heck's going on? Where did they come from?
Mm-hmm.
Devon beats Samoa Joe with the help from Anderson. AJ Styles beat James Storm after the match. Styles turns on Kazarian and Daniels walking out. Aces and Eights attack Kazarian, Daniels, and Storm. Wow. Bully says they've taken out all of TNA, and the only one that is left is Hulk Hogan, who will get his next week. Sting, Storm, and Joseph Park beat Bully Ray, Devon, and Doc in the main event.
Okay, wait. Can you go through that again? What was that?
Bully Ray says they have taken out all of TNA, and the only one left is Hulk Hogan, who will get his next week.
Uh-huh.
Sting, Storm, and Joseph Park beat Bully Ray, Devon, and Doc.
So Aces and Eights just lost a match.
Yes, they did.
And this would probably be the first match that they've lost since Bully Ray was revealed to be the president.
I believe so.
All right, maybe the winds are changing a bit. That's interesting. So yeah, I do look forward to next week's edition.
I guess.
Except for I'm only looking forward to the boring chants during the X Division match. Cannot wait. How pathetic is that?
It is pathetic.
Out of all the matches that can get a boring chant, it's an X Division match.
It is. It's interesting. Very interesting.
I never in a million years did I ever think that would happen.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry, because maybe this yesterday, a former wrestler in the WWE said Carlito said
Yes.
Rock does steroids.
Yeah, he did. That statement was along the lines of The Rock apparently getting the hernia and tearing some type of muscle off the bone or whatever.
Yes.
I will say this. Carlito's never really been one to hold his tongue. But about this, I can't say that he's... Again, it's not like I was saying yesterday or the day before. I can't judge The Rock because I don't know him. I don't know what he does or whatever. But that change in size and mass and in muscle that we've seen is really significant. You know?
Okay.
WWE, yeah, they test for steroids, but Hollywood doesn't. So Rock, you know, Hollywood's free game. If The Rock wants to use steroids in Hollywood, he's free to do it.
Of course.
And, you know, steroids, yeah, they build good muscle, but sometimes they make you more injury prone. As at this point, Rock has worked both WrestleMania matches. Reportedly, he got injured in them.
Reportedly.
If they're legitimate, of course.
Nope.
But, yeah, I think Carlito's just pointing that out, you know.
No, that's a good point.
If Rock's a steroid user, who's really going to be surprised?
I know. You're right.
Right?
Interesting on details how The Rock was injured at WrestleMania. He suffered it on the first attitude adjustment from Cena.
Really?
Yeah.
That of all the moves that could
Out of
possibly
all the
injure you,
moves,
it's
that's what I
adjustment?
mean.
That sounds. I think they're just selling it. That's got to be a work.
I'm telling you, it's to save face. He took the ball and went home. According to this, Rock continued to wrestle, and the word is that the muscle continued to tear from his pelvis. By the time the match was over, both his abdominal and the adductor muscle had torn completely off the pelvis. Some doctors the WWE have. Quote, also, WWE had plans to push the people to the WWE app during WrestleMania 29. But guess what?
Huh.
What does it normally do?
The WWE app? What, crash?
Yes, it did.
Oh, gosh.
And the announcers were told not to mention it again. Or not even to mention it at all. Wow. Unbelievable. Also, why WWE kept Brock Lesnar off Raw. We know that The Rock was scheduled to be beat down by Brock Lesnar on the post-WrestleMania 29 Raw to set up a match at WrestleMania 30. But he had to return to Miami because of the injury he suffered. According to those close to the situation, Rock was the one who came up with the angle. Monday afternoon was described as a panic because Vince McMahon led the writing team to redo the show and all that kind of stuff. Lesnar was kept off of Raw when word came in that The Rock wasn't going to be there because it's it's actually the start of his new contract now and has very limited TV dates over the next year. WWE officials didn't want to waste a Rock or Brock appearance without something major happening.
Understood. Understandable. Again, take this for what it's worth. It's a dirt sheet report.
Should have still cut a promo and leave. That's all you had to do.
No, right. But again, take that for what it's worth. We don't know how much of that is true. Just the same thing with the report of a Randy Orton temper tantrum backstage. About how Randy Orton was upset about the crowd reaction.
Well, sorry, Randy.
No, again, I have so much trouble believing the things that these dirt sheets say because I'm like, well, how do you really know what is going on here?
Well, no, that's understandable.
Again, we can only speculate. We can only comment on these stories as if they were true.
I hope this isn't true. Next feud for Mark Henry. Want to take a guess?
Next feud from oh boy, I'm not gonna. Let me think here. Let me think. Yeah, I'm not gonna look. So we got Cena's gonna be with Ryback. We got Randy Orton and Sheamus are currently in the feud with Big Show, right?
Yeah, if you want to say so.
All right. Let's see. Kofi Kingston's gonna beat Cesaro tonight. R-Truth?
Nope.
Who is it?
Sheamus.
Didn't we see this?
Yes.
Like last year, where or was it the year before, where the match ended because Mark Henry, what did he spear Sheamus through the barricade?
Something like that.
I don't remember. It ended on a count out.
At one point, the feud was discussed for WrestleMania 29 before the undercard was redone. And also, Brodus Clay, Tensai Cameron, Naomi, Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, and the Bella Twins were all unhappy about their match being pulled from WrestleMania 29. But in particular, Rhodes was upset. And I don't blame him because he did wrestle at WrestleMania 28.
He wrestled at 28. He wrestled at 26, I know. 27, did he? I can't remember. I know 26, he was up against Randy Orton. It was a handicap match with him, Ted DiBiase Jr.
That's right.
Against Randy Orton. Randy Orton won that. I know at WrestleMania 28, he had an Intercontinental Championship match against the Big Show, with Big Show winning the Intercontinental Championship. That's when I believe he became, Grand Slam champion?
Yep.
Alright. I cannot recall if he had a match on WrestleMania 27. I was looking forward to seeing the Rhodes Scholars in action.
He did. He faced Rey Mysterio.
Oh, that's right. That's when Rey Mysterio came out just like Captain America, right?
Oh, God.
It was Dash and Cody Rhodes back then, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Cody Rhodes was getting pretty important.
Yeah.
Because he started off 26 with handicap match, which he jobbed, along with Ted DiBiase Jr. Then he goes on to 27. He has a singles match with Rey Mysterio, a pretty popular character.
Yep.
Move on to WrestleMania 28. He's in a championship match. And WrestleMania 29, he's cut.
Yep. That sucks.
So a bit of a demotion there. You know?
Yeah.
And it is too bad. It is too bad. Because I like his in-ring work.
Oh, definitely.
I like his in-ring work.
Early word on post-WrestleMania 30. It's now acknowledged within WWE that the post-WrestleMania Raw is one of the biggest events of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that. For WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans, there is talk that they might hold both WrestleMania and Raw in the Superdome.
Okay.
And build up that Raw as the can't-miss Super Show.
Okay. Can't miss Super Show. Yeah.
You take what it is if you guys go to New Orleans for WrestleMania. You might get both, which would be kind of cool. Latest on Rey Mysterio's WWE return. Oh God.
His latest WWE return or the latest?
Yes.
Okay.
Rey Mysterio is supposed to be back in action this June after knee rehab, but the feeling is that he is winding down his run with the company.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's done.
It seems that way. I just don't see I could keep this up. If he's gonna keep wrestling, he would have to completely change his just all the moves he's got in there. He can't be a high flying luchador anymore.
That's true.
He's been a watered down luchador for the past few years. If you're honest with yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say just retire now so that you don't have to live the rest of your life in a wheelchair or something. You know.
Yeah. Oh wow. This is actually we have something of Jeff Hardy being taken away in an ambulance.
Oh well.
Wow. Yeah, no comment on that. I think that's anything else you want to say about TNA real quick?
Not really. We covered it well. Not a huge show. We had a good championship match. I will say that. It was a good championship match. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week.
Oh yeah, it's we have Raw on Monday. We'll cover SmackDown on Monday, which happens tonight. And we'll have a new guest on the show on Tuesday. We'll have hopefully Rob will be here. I'm not sure, but TJ will be on the show. Another new guy, and we're trying to get as many people as possible. Many more people. And it's growing to a point where, like I said, we will have that special one show where we have everybody in the room, and what the topic will be, I have no idea. So, more people on the show, the merrier. So, yeah. Oh, and quickly, I do want to cover sports real quick. Zach Greinke.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Fight.
Fight.
Something about baseball fights that just I don't know. It was funny how it started because they shoulder blocked each other.
Yeah, right.
That's how nobody they didn't throw a punch or anything. They just shoulder blocked each other and.
He watched TNA and got the shoulder block from Hernandez.
Oh, goodness. That was a bad idea because, you're a pitcher, Granky. You need your shoulder.
Yeah, right?
That's the last thing you want to do.
Now what happened? He broke it.
Yeah. Is that what was broken? His
Yeah,
shoulder?
yeah.
Really? Wow.
Broken collarbone.
Oh, boy. That's tough.
So, that is
He
tough.
got roughed up, yeah.
The Yankees were on a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have 2 rainouts in a row.
Yeah, I have all the things to
Could
water
be
down
3
your
now.
Yeah.
Because it's very crappy in New Jersey right now due to weather and all. And the Mets, it could be snowed out. Because it's snowing in Minnesota.
Goodness.
So, not looking good for sports tonight if hockey is the best way to go right now and basketball pretty much. Because it doesn't look like the Yankees will be playing.
Probably
If
not.
they do, it's probably going to be the one New York team that does play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the Mets playing because it's snowing in Minnesota.
True.
Unless they want to play in snow, something new. So, like I said, we're trying to cover as much sports as possible with baseball.
Mm-hmm.
When that guy is not here, and we all know that person is.
Yes.
So, we'll start covering baseball like on Wednesdays and Thursdays, which be our slow days. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do from
Sounds
now.
good to
So
me.
Wednesdays, Thursdays will be sports. Hopefully, get Carlos on the show and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Any final? You want to cap off the Friday show? What do you want? Any final words about Raw, SmackDown, TNA main event, WrestleMania to close the book on the week?
Well, it has been a fun few weeks leading up to WrestleMania. The fallout was interesting.
It was.
It is interesting to see how they're trying to start these new feuds up. But some of the rehashed ones, like Sheamus, Mark Henry, I really hope that's not the truth. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there.
Well, I do want to see where they go with Ryback and Cena.
Mm-hmm.
More interesting that we know Ryback's going to be the face in this, no matter how you see it, and Cena's going to be the heel. Well, not the heel, but he's still going to be booed and stuff like that. But I don't want them to ruin Ryback's, what's the word?
Momentum?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he just gave the shell shock to Cena. Obviously, they're going to be facing at Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
What do you have? You let him beat Cena, or
I can't see them letting Cena lose that quickly. The title that quickly, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I
And
don't-
also, just real quick, Fandango I think is number 2 on the UK charts.
Is he?
Number 2.
Get him up there.
This is ridiculous.
He's amazing. Get him up there. Hurry up.
I can't believe what's going on with this one song.
It was played at a baseball game.
Yes, it was.
I forget which game it was, but it was
Dodgers.
It was a Dodger game.
Dodger game.
Amazing, phenomenal.
I don't know what I'm like speechless. It was a nothing song till our New Jersey crowd turned it into something else, and look what it is now.
Phenomenal, amazing.
I'm baffled at where it's at now.
So am I. So am I.
'Cause
I'm glad.
Because they're doing this da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. That's all it is.
That's all it is. But we'll see if we'll see where it is on Sunday. I can't wait to see that.
Sunday.
Apparently, there's that's when they do like a review thing, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean for SmackDown?
music. Well, no, I mean
Because they do it on SmackDown, I heard, but it's not that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can't wait to see it tonight.
Yeah, that has SmackDown happens tonight. Watch it, enjoy it, try to, and we'll cover that on Monday. And
Indeed.
I want to see where this goes with Fandango now. A lot of people are saying they're comparing it to Daniel Bryan, and I'm like, there's no comparison.
Not in terms of wrestling ability, but the way he was.
Yes.
Just pushed him and got him more attention, because it is reminiscent of Daniel Bryan in the sense that he was so over that.
But
at the end of the show, they actually played the song again.
Yes.
Just for the fans.
But here's my thing, though. I hated him. I still hate him. now you have the people that, like I said, the people who cheered, you can't wrestle, stuff like that. Now they're backing the guy.
No, I told you, smarks are feeble. So
I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's going to pretty much wrap for today.
alright.
I'm John.
This is Ant.
Enjoy your weekend. Not much no pay-per-views at all, so I have SmackDown on Monday for you guys. So take care.